Hello everyone, my name is Sadhana and I'm a graduate of TheDream.Us.
My name is My Ford and I am also a graduate of TheDream.Us.
We'll be giving you two perspectives on whether to disclose or not disclose your immigration status during the interview or hiring process.
Please note, we are not immigration lawyers and this is not intended to be legal advice. For specific questions about your case, please seek the counsel of a professional immigration attorney.
But we'll be giving you our perspectives on why we choose to disclose or not disclose our status, as well as basic tips on how to navigate an interview with DACA or TPS. So I'll start by saying that I do disclose my status, and here's why. My parents immigrated to the state of Georgia when I was 13 years old. It was a life completely in the shadows where I couldn't talk to anyone about my status. I received DACA when I was 26 and the DreamUS scholarship when I was 28. I then left Georgia for Washington, D.C. At my university, I found a supportive community of other dreamers and allies that made me feel more comfortable with my status. So I gained the confidence to tell my story and to be able to live my true authentic self. So in interviews, it helps me to talk about my undocumented status and how much DACA changed my life because it's an essential part of who I am. The challenges that I've overcome and everything that I've faced so far has brought me to this point. Talking about my status shows my drive, determination, and commitment to being successful at everything I try. Lastly, it also helps me to disclose my status because it lets employers know that even though I may be in college or freshly graduated, I'm not new to the workforce or being in a professional environment. I could say that I've held a job for several years before getting to college. So My Ford, what's your take on disclosing your status?
I choose not to disclose my status, and here's why. I feel like it could be a distraction during the interview process where me and the interviewer can have conversations that are completely irrelevant to my skills and qualification and what I bring to the table for the organization. I also feel that it could be used to discriminate against me. The interviewer will always have their company's best interests. They may see my status as a liability, even though it is not. Third, I'm not confident that it brings any value in me being considered for this position.
So there you have two perspectives on whether to disclose or not disclose your status. Remember, these are our personal choices. You have to decide what you're most comfortable with and go with your gut in any given situation.
That's right. Regardless of what you choose, you need to keep the following things in mind. Employers cannot insist on knowing your status. They should not ask you specific questions about your DACA or TPS. But if they do, keep your answers short and simple. Reinforce the fact that you are authorized to work in the United States.
For example, My Ford, are you authorized to work in the United States?
I have temporary renewable work authorization. I have had no difficulties renewing my status in the past, and I am confident that this will remain the case in the future.
If they ask you if you will need sponsorship now or at any time in the future, that is a standard question. As a DACA or TPS recipient, you can respond no, because technically DACA can be renewed an unlimited number of times, so you do not need work sponsorship in this moment. Even if you plan to ask the employer to sponsor you in the future, you don't have to disclose it in the hiring process. Now, if they ask you questions on travel,
yes, you are authorized to travel across the United States. If they ask you specific question about international travel, no, you cannot travel outside the United States and return with certainty.
Lastly, remember it is your personal journey. You're in control of what information you share and with whom. Thank you for watching.